enra.
Okay.
E kote ma me me ma ne me yire ba. No mu ye nam se munye din me tie. A Methodist sofo was preaching about fear. Fear. And this fear is what these young fake pastors use. I'll come to the preaching, but I'm explaining.
Okay.
In the course of the investigation, who said, Obia Niedro, only powers be no spiritual whatever, nothing. But the moment this beautiful lady will walk to Osofu, say Uhiamwa, it means a huo. Muntia Niepa. The moment Obia sorry, Akosofu was say, na diebi ehiano enti omwano no nature say
a trim.
Yes. Right. So the moment you go to him, no, when who say kai, oh yeah, pray, oh yeah, victim, so they begin to pump more fear in you. Na ehunu wo mu a bibi obabi sa obi a what the man. Na emma titi minu amba bomfa nche me. Ba mo aso mu duabo. Hwe enra hwe Methodist sofo no preaching papa bi a o preach ye. Ewie na obabi fresh akana koma na sofo obebom pa ya mame na ma ware me se esua na misu na ma ware. So the call one man church obi nim ho. Ko ka kire nse wa ware enkoyie na wusu a obedim. Straight. I'm using the words raw, no sabi, because I'm just tired of Ghana for mo sabi no a man go for e fa ho din se hunu. Me say, sa obeya of from Methodist Medina sofo enra. Okoka na sem kire Nigel obedinu. Oka kire Beduko bi obedinu. Oka kire owusu wan ya brand say wait, just a young as of for there. Onye who say problem here obedi.
Ebusuafo me mamu nyina akwaba edeba free mind family na me to aso na me kai wo say so wo Facebook your page of Facebook and din free mind family. Yes also e wo Facebook group a edi kan no free mind family official group and na etoso mienu no fans of free mind family. Into betimi adjoin both and answer any one of them. So wo Instagram free mind family and Twitter and so free mind family. Into message say mom follow free mind family on all these social media handles and be ya you bet me use the power of social media to inform, to educate, to enlighten, and to spread the message of consciousness. Ebusuafo enne me pese ye din komo about fear. Send your introduction video na mo share no. Now Honourable Kennedy was throwing more light on how the pastors use fear to scam their members, to extort money from them, and to keep them in the church. Into one kasa utnasia utmu say the basis of religion is not love and respect but fear. And I hear no bebre no. We are unable to differentiate between love, fear, and respect. What you say now? Say you are not supposed to fear that God, but rather you are supposed to love and respect Him. Also, the moment you fear something, you try to keep or stay away from that thing. I say you try as much as possible to keep your distance from that thing because you fear that thing. What you say? Into the moment you come to fear God, no, you will not be able to understand God. Instead, saying say. Abenyame na wasua na kwan atenase no esan se usuro ninti untimi krampo enye saade no nti abrebia no unti nyame ase na the moment nso a unti nyame ase no obia ebetimi the false doctrines bi ababe dadao e dey scam me all in the name of God, and that is what we are seeing or that is what we see happening today. Now here no be no, we don't fear God. Young free thinkers like me, no, I don't fear God, but I love and respect God. And that is why I understand the concept of God better than most of you religious people, because I don't fear God. I love and respect Him. Also, I say even your earthly father, as a father, if you bring up your children to fear you, they always hide certain things from you, and they always keep their distance from you. They become rebellious against you because you raise them with fear. But the moment you raise them with love and respect, they'll grow. Getting used to you, being connected to you, and being open to you. Until we are not supposed to fear God, but rather we are supposed to love and respect Him. In this video, I'll try every possible way to use the layman's understanding. And I say, me come from class and be a video we so share come my maame no ma omo even marketplaces near Adimpo on betimi enya understanding. So I'll use the least approach and I said the simplest approach to explain and I said to make you understand. Tell be ya nyina no ye betimi enya ye ho entiase abusua say ye gie dimpo se nyame bi oho a sa nyame no, we are not here to worship that God, but rather we are here to live that God. We are here to represent that God on this planet. Mamemfa ye man pani nana ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo any example say ene our ambassadors bebre in most countries in the world. We have the Ghanaian ambassador to US who is living in Washington. Ebia US there. Ebia na enye one Ghana embassy because US is soon. Inti ebia na yebe obe 5 near the but o the young fan for the sake of edition. Young fan say you're one Ghana ambassador or Washington. Washington Hona or no. He is not in Washington to worship Nana-Addo, but rather he is in Washington, United States of America, to represent Ghana in that country, to represent Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency in that country. That is why we refer to the ambassador as His Excellency. Nese Nana-Addo, akwakwa se ni photocopy ena yede no ato anase yaman akwakwa na America ho se unsi Ghana for anemu. And until I also your friend of the same title I according Nana-Addo say His Excellency. Inti the ambassador is not in US to worship Nana-Addo, but rather he's in US to live the principles of Nana-Addo. He's in US to live the virtues and the life of Nana-Addo. Now say Nana-Addo suno or say sani suna edi or ambassador no emu or America ho. What you say inti by per that example no. We are on this planet. Say you just say nyami bimpo na a plant here on this planet. We are on this planet to represent that God, to live the principles of that God and not to worship that God. Inti the concept of worship sold by religion, as in the Bible and Quran, they know are false. We are here to live God. We are not here to worship God. And what do I mean by living God? Say you just say nyame no. The characters say love. Any say giving, any he is merciful, he is just and all these things. At the moment we begin to live the life and now say exhibit those traits in God, no, we are living that God. That is how some of us tell you say to worship God is to or to love God or service to mankind is service to God. Indeed, we are here to live that God. We are not here to worship Him as in giving Him our tithe and our praises and what God we hear our praises and your face and maybe or with or without your praises, He is still God. With or without your 10% tithe, He is still God. It is our 10% tithe and no offering and any sign you man and yet and no and a man yankopon. So unyamia, even without those things, He still remains God and will forever remain God. What you say? Enti nea me pesa wo ti ase ne say Bible and Quran no eye abrofo any Arab slave masters na ade brayem black people. Na sana eye Bible ni Quran no and I beton the concept of heaven and hell emaye. Na sana Bible ni Quran no eba Africa no. Na ye nananom I believe na omwo ne say nipa say uwu a o spirit no ekoba esa be wura body from esa back to life as in the concept of reincarnation. Na sa concept of reincarnation no omu enya sa adweno based on the study of nature. And nothing amaka chem that I say ye nananom no they saw God through the eyes of nature. Today you have been made to see God through the eyes of Islam and Christianity, which is false doctrines, which is false religion. They saw God through the eyes of the original. They saw God through the eyes of the authentic source, which is Mother Nature. It's almost a day on say idria siwa na habaino. Sorry, idria siwa on say na habaino. If you feel kama na ayefefefe. Ebeto mribino. Na amoa na aye brown bo se na ate aba beto form ete beto form a egu anase ete beto edua na se wo se na apro ama asase no aye rich na through that process no edua no asanya ahoden to bring back new leaves anase for new leaves to crop up anase to grow sa pepe na ye nananom agidi se and in that regard no human life also should be the same recycle process. Yewa usunsum no ko na aba any ade. It almost study dua any nature. Also nature, the life no a cycle. Sebi osono krambo owu a ne body no enko with scavengers for so sabi so edini ade. Scavenger no so wu another scavenger so the in nature no nothing goes waste. It's how no hu say any sa so na human life also ebeye. And they were forced to believe in the concept of reincarnation. Into omono the study of nature, which is even far better than reading doctrines and following the Bible and the Quran. What you see? Enti broni and the Bible and the Arab phone and the Quran be catch say heaven be or any hell be or. Now in the first place, besa what you say Bible no krampo no enye book bi a yebetimi ede ya ho atoso ade Bible no edi say ensema Bible no can be an no kra because Bible no nsem bebre wo ho a ensisi so. Nieti American sign say so kind the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 bana or say in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. And the Spirit of God moved upon the surface of the waters. Na say, also ahano anchre emrekura nyankopon de bo nsuo. Tiemie. Also ahano anchre emrekura nyankopon de bo nsuo. Or say in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Meaning, say the water already existed before even the Spirit of God came into existence. Na say emrebe na nyankopon de bo nsuo. It doesn't make sense. Insi so entiasie bia anyhow. Afin so no on say okanya or say and within the same Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 no okay say and God said let there be light and there was light. Let there be light and there was light no actually no and osabebo enyoma on the first day. On the second day, on the third day, and son obabebo ewia any the moon and these other things that we know give us light. It on the first in the first instance now okay say let there be light no. Now a light burn and now oka ho asem. And a third day no so no. Then after say wa commanded light no. Osabe create the sun and the moon on the third day. Now without the sun and the moon, how were they able to calculate the first day and the second day? Because he said without the sun you can never calculate the days. In the wood, say, okay, cry. So I can go on and on and on, but for the for the sake of time, Abribia no ya na me pese me video no time no en run bebre because no bebre we are very busy with our day-to-day activities. Send a video no and taking much of your time. Inti say who be here say be made part 2 of this video amaye, but for now no my main limited to this first instance. And after so no one kasa dream ho say yes nyankopon bo heaven and hell. Heavens no oka ho asem, hell no wanka ho asem. Enti emre ben na nyankopon ede bobo nsem gem. Say obo nipa and I say obo ade within the 6 days na obo ade no. Na ode bobo nsem gem and I say after say nipa be ye bone ansa na obo bobo nsem gem. O say menu aba menu Kristo ni menu kremoni. O fa sa asem wi enko adwendwen mu because o de odo na edi osum na chi. O mfa sa bi instead senka wo de wadwen ebedi osum na chi se na be ya se bibi na enko ya obetimi akwehye no o de odo edi osum na chi nti sebi enyoma enko ye e wo osum no mu na no untimi enhu but ene I'm entreating you to follow your religion with questions. Follow your religion with your mind and not your heart. What you say? Inti hono yankasa ehu say it make sense na say Bible nankasa no ni creation story nankasa no enti so enti enye book bi a yebetimi ye de ye ho atoso ena afi so no Bible no me ti ase say nipa se ugu a eye wo spirit ana say usunsum no ena ekọ osoro ahememu so obekọ hell a eye usunsum ena so obekọ heaven a eye usunsum ena yenim say sunsum no so no as in the soul no eni honam sebi eni honam eni dompe eni moja enti the soul does not feel anything. That is why the soul according to me is useless without the human body. Enti ya na sa asem no krampo e ka say so hwe wi ase japade nyina so wonya wi ase japade nyina na say o hwe wo kra e de be na wanya no to me no ye kasa bia o say ye jaikan because say o hwe wi ase nyuma nyina na say would to me save you soul. What is the use of the soul without the human body? Oh, so no betina ni pedua no mu a eno na ema ya hoden anase ema yehu se o say ye akwa wi ase nyoma se ne be ya you betimi appreciate body no because the body or the soul is nothing without the body. It is so no without the body no obi ehu so it is so intangible. It is so like intangible there. I say oh heaven akwa nanti gold so no. What is the use of a gold to a soul which is intangible? So la akwa se sebi sunsum anase emframa. What is the use of gold to the soul? And what is the use of bonsam gem to the soul? The soul can never feel pain. The soul can never feel anything because they are intangible. Into one say, Yensha David say, or we and say, yes, Christo, say a jade say, or beriasia, or beriasi be woo, no, or no, dear one fan, and any soul, no, or the Yannico have your name, or the nipedriani now, and I sorry. What you say, say, yes, Edi ni nipadwane na asori echo heaven. Na say isa Yesu ya air promise eternal life for dia. And then konse won so uwo sorry no te say yesu de pepepe anko say wo so utme de unipadua ni na sorry fi wo grave num na nkene oma wu ina nka yekodege omo amena anka we are not supposed to see any bones or any remains in their grave because they are raising together with their body to join Jesus in heaven. It said Jesus anybody in na heaven na so the wo soul echo there and you will see because no body na ode call no obetimi anomsa amana yeye body na ode call no obetimi edi mana amana yeye body na ode call no obetimi afili enema amana yeye na so there esanse odi wo soul nkwa na call yenti no there ye hu po ho. You become insignificant in heaven and you can never do anything in heaven. It would mean say a whole crampono Jesus SCU. No say Jesus is there no. Niente omo ye ni say ono there or the anybody na asori ni say on say omo hu say character of Christ na omo invent no a bedroom mrebi and say emrebi be ba nipa be inquisitive. Human beings will try to investigate and science people will try to investigate to find out whether the story is true or false. On say and you say science through excavation etimi I discover dinosaur fossils near Adena Omuhu say millions of years ago dinosaurs existed even before human beings came into existence. Next through excavation and I etimi I discover something now. Into the inventors of the story of Jesus and I said the Bible ehun say omo yese odine sunsun kwa na story and anybody dey eka ho a ebeto maybe no science for will try to go and dig the grave to find out they say ampa Jesus don't penny and not go certain through certain lab processes and they are confirming say and pass don't pay where you Jesus Christ don't pay now and nobody dance say and pass akwano or be now so in this case it's say omunim say a fictional character they were creating the fictional character in such a way say they are leaving no traits so that nobody can trace the authenticity and verify that story into omo ye say ordinary body na sorry concern ye on say until say ene ono a yentimi enkonkwa de gene grief ehu say ampasa obawi ase the only thing we are left with sa invented tourist sites na omo accrete ediamaye no what you say intene no there are no evidence of Jesus and there are no traits said yes to be ebawi ase because omo they left no stone unturned. Share the writers of the Bible no say omo tiase ankene nko say yebo omo abaso ne wi a ya machi omo ina ko firing squad abo omo ina tuefi say omo diwi ase abropa omo diwi ase hwamo hwe ayare ho semo. The second reason tia omo ye ne say yesu de wasori with the body no and they say omo ye ne say ase they wanted Jesus to look so powerful say ono de owu ye no because omo hu ni say nipa in real life no ye wu a ye mfa your body in sorry say ye say ye je dem say wu now sorry we are made to believe say your spirit in kwane sorry so they wanted Jesus to look different. They wanted Jesus to look more powerful than you. You look up to him. It's the only and say yes to the sorry, or the body na sorry and the sani power so cast Obama Dankwa. You have to believe him. Ni nano ayatro. What you say? Ni nano ayatro. And Omoka say Elijah ne Enoch mo adi na kra omo the body na kotena heaven. It is Elijah enwu na so the body na for so kotena heaven. Na so the ubewu na body beka grave mo na say all those spirit na kwa join no ho a na chere what iti pa adia Elijah betimi aye o heavy ho no wo ntimi ye because wo unya honam because wo ye intangible unya obi a timi nua on say onwe ho sa enti na benya brebia ka chere mo say monwe ho ye nyina no ye sua de wo ye Kristo ni na say wo ye kremoni a menya otamfo e na wo so onya metamfo we are all learning it is make can bibi na say wo ntiasia na obisa question sa so na wo so kan bibi na say me so ntiasia me so me bisa question e sa pepe we are not here to fight each other neither are we here to rain curses on each other. That we here to say lie and all these things. No, and no why what you say, Enti say Elijah in the body now call heaven, that's all the old spirit in the back of the eye. You can never be compared to Elijah in heaven. Adia Elijah bet me aye or heaven, won't me because on our honam oh dear would be. Oh, into the concept of heaven and hell, it makes sense. And now we know when you say, oh, soft back at will say, I, Nyankopon or no, or bow so no. Says I Yamino Becca or Chester or those so better boom some gem. Ashewa, don't doubt that God because that God has every power to do that. Me pese, Otias say, says Sana or more Canada, any na, yes, Christ also said. You are made to believe that he even existed before he came for Mary to give birth to him to appear on this planet. And I said Jesus was already there before he was put in Mary's womb for Mary to give birth to him. And he said, Jenny said, the soul can be punished and enjoy life without the body there. Then there was no need for Jesus to have born into the physical realm. And so we ask one or one and say it me born as a name of Hana say, and send the Papa God, no, it me a sacrifice in the soon we ask send a bear and anchor a who here because if the spirit can die, if the spirit can feel pain, and if the spirit can sense enjoyment, dear, and then say Jesus, ni soon we ask one as in heaven now or no, say it me and then ye for real or send a bear and mojano. Yeah, the people we are saying now born is and we are made to believe. Okay, there was no need for Jesus to have for Mary to have given birth to Jesus, for we to beat him and crucify him and take him through all those pain and all that. What you say? So also for catch say nyame a obo so make me ayesa. Also put that question back to your pastor. Say and yes anka Jesus awo no nka ehun hia nko say it be born asenuem ekunu eye no bibia ye pese ye no bia in the sunsun we ase without having him to come to the physical realm before we are able to do all those things to him. It bana oba physical realm no krapu edi adanse say nothing can happen to the soul. Adia ebetimi aye nipa ne say when the soul and the body comes together, then that is when you can feel pain, that is when you can be killed, that is when you can feel enjoyment, and that is when you can feel the pleasures of life. Without the body, the soul is nothing. It is a obi be that down. Say uwu ama. Say be so be akwakotina heaven. Any bonsam jambi aminia or that down. Take that fear out of your life. A choir obetimi afasha obekeke that fear out of your life no any. O dey just harbor it in your mind. They say heaven being poor ho and I say hell being poor ho nipa. You will so buy any brow bebo and I do beko either heaven or hell. So the only thing you are supposed to do is to do the right thing. Don't think evil against anybody. And fa unuya ho time and show mu and amenwe bone ema obi ye papa and ye wa bra babo any papa ye na obeye no and no say heaven and hell be wo ho asabi so wu ubenya wo chefa e wo either heaven or hell. It all comes back to masma me di kan say we are not here to worship God, we are rather here to live God. In living God, you are living the life of God. What is the life of God? To be a good person, to love everybody, to be just, not to talk lies, to do unto others what you want others to do unto you. That is the life of God. See, Jenny said, God be what? That is the life of God. We are here to live the life of that God who sent us here. We are not here to worship him because worship will do nothing to that God. But when we are forced or made to live the life and the principles of God, we intend make this world a better place for ourselves because God in making this world a better place for ourselves, we intend make that God happy. What you say? I say a pregnant woman. Adebia obedibia eno na akra na asabi or one year from sunu edibi through the fallopian tube. What you say? It is a jenny say nyame we mu a ye ne ye ene yesuban no eno be ma nyame na oti ye mu no na ni beje. Enti ya bra bo enro say ye boni ye enye asori ko ene tight tua ene sunsun wi ase ene akwankyere ene sanima no ehun hia. Be able to overcome that fear. You are not here to fear God. You are here to love and respect him. You are not here to worship God. You are here to live the life of God. And living the life of God is to do the right thing. Now, if you do the right thing, some so who na say no credit, which I know is a lie, but you funny say so who na say no credit heaven and hell be your wa. You are brabo and a do be call into a brabo and also oboni ye. It's as simple as that. And keep off the church. Keep off the mosques, keep off the Quran, and keep off the Bible. They are tools to control you. They are tools to scam you. They are tools to brainwash you, and they are tools to extort you. It's as simple as that. I hope say Monya a better understanding. I hope say Monya a better understanding. Ebusia for the sake of time, send the American cano. Say who be here say me part 2 of this video beba me beba. You are not here to fear God. If you fear God, you will not be able to understand God. We don't fear God, we love and respect him. That is why we understand the concept of God better than you. Love and respect God, but don't fear him. Take fear out of your heart. The moment you are able to conquer fear in your life, you are able to conquer everything because stop you from doing so many things, fear. So when you take fear out of your life, you become a free person. You become, you have your peace of mind and you are able to do anything that you desire or want to do. It's as simple as that, Ebusia. Now, yeah, to us also, Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, wama tipsy be, nieti as I say, once Nana Ado or one is 70 plus now, so he still look fit and still look strong and Nana Ado am my secret nieti at 70 plus years. Or looking this way, in Jebusia, Yenti and Anado, Nasi, as usual. Maka and Semka Krebin so afa home, Yenti and Anado, His Excellency.
Social media people want me to ask you another question that I'm also personally interested in, Mr. President, and we really want a very honest answer from you. How do you do it at mid-70s? So strong, moving about. I mean, all over Africa, when people of your age are contesting elections, the age is always an issue. This year, all what has happened, everything the opposition has said, no one has talked about Akufo-Addo's age, because when we look at you, you're 20 years younger. Is there something you did when you were young? Is it exercise? Because you had a very busy life. You had a really busy life throughout, in opposition, in government, foreign minister, you travel, attorney general, you were in court. What is it?
The grace of the Almighty.
So what prayer should we pray? How should we say it? The grace of Almighty, I want to be strong like Akufo-Addo when
Our
I'm
Father which art in heaven.
Our Father which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Is there any green tea or prekese? You talk about prekese during the COVID broadcast.
Yes.
Should we do that?
I live this.
Everyone is desperate to know.
To know about it.
Yeah.
Well, I live a relatively straightforward life.
That means
simple. My pleasures are very simple.
Your pleasures are simple?
Simple.
So oranges?
Good food.
What is good food? Is it expensive?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so
tasty food. I'm a firm believer in the contumelies and even the corned beef salad, stews and those things.
Yeah.
I eat those things. I don't drink these days. I stopped drinking.
No drinking at all?
No.
So when should we stop? We really want to be like you. So when should we stop drinking?
I stopped drinking what? That's now 30.
30? Did you say 30?
1994. What is that?
1994?
Yeah, that's what, 26 years ago.
26 years ago?
Yes.
No drinking at all?
No.
So when you were foreign minister with all these big dinners, what did you do?
No, I wasn't drinking.
You were not?
No. Water, soda water.
They didn't find it offensive?
No. Well, if you don't drink, you don't drink. It cannot be offensive.
Wow. Okay, so I think
we're
done for now.
Nyame adom no anase by the grace of God na Dankwa Akufo-Addo kano ma menkyerɛw ne ntiase anase ne ntia o kasa ne se so kasa by the grace of God anase enioma odi to stay healthy. It is all the fruit and vegetables and all other things that keep human life, that keep us alive and that keep us going. The oxygen we breathe and all those things no yemfa ne say nyame na de mayen ohunti say o kasa nyame adom a na say in a nutshell no sa na opeso kire. And after one say, okay, nyame adom wie no, and of course, okay, say na no a healthy living. So obe exercise say any identity nipa. So ope say on kwan ekọ anim na onyi che na say wapomuden ACP ACTA. Enyem paibo asem and na enye the worship of God asem. Here I'm here to teach realities of life for me. So what he means no na say wo apply a ebe boa wo kwan bebre so because I'm here to teach the realities of life. So ope say ufi ekọ anim na say ohoto wabrabo mu a mind what you eat. Now exercise a lot and all these things and stay away from inuania emwa wapomuden. It's as simple as that. Inuania emwa wapomuden no keep off. Enye spiritual thing biasem and na enye destiny biasem and na enye bibia there be though there are so many uncertainties in life. Obi oha obedidi ye aye exercise aye no baby and so both still na onyi nche no wu eno no yemfa ne say those are part of life uncertainties eno no yentimi entiase amane ye ne entia eba ne sa but in a nutshell no nia evident ma ye na ye hu ne say nipa so hwe wapomudin ye a definitely and I say most of no onyi nche aduane a wudi ensu a wonom ene a so hwe sa anima we nyina onyi nche enye mpaibo bi asem ena enye mede me hotu nyame so bi asem da bi so do hotu nyame so na se wa anya ne a wo so yesa na be ya won kwa beko animu a menu ya obewu nkwase awuo why tie ho no yensua ade kakra we every was it's not about believing in God or it's not about anything what you say obi ho a oginyame di pa na so wo hwe na brabo se ne esi kwa enkoyi kura obi ho so a onyinyame mpu ni na so na brabo ekoyi obi ho a onyinyame ni na so onyi eche obi ho a oginyame di na so wanyi anche sa so no obi ho so a oginyame di onyiche ubo so a onyinyame ni onyinche ntini na no is not based on your belief whether you are a Christian or a Muslim or whoever. It's based on your actions ni obeye inuane a ubedi any the wa obesi abo wa brabo afa no eno na be kire se ubenyi ache anase onyinche ntimi nua eho ni na no mema yadwen yenim de ene ye common sense no enye adwuma. It's as simple as that. Tiabusua me do asese wahwe me do asese watie me. My name is John Freemind and you're part of the Freemind family, and see you in my next video. Have a nice time. Have a lovely day. Peace, bless up. Bye.